The European Commissioner for Crisis Management has announced a first emergency package of £26.5 million support for conflict victims in northeast Nigeria. The Commissioner made the announcement at a joint briefing by EU and UN officials in Abuja.
For 2020, yes, it's about 29 million US dollars, but that is only the initial allocation. That usually changes. Why? We try to address the needs as they are identified. We have an elaborate methodology of assessing the needs together with our partner, notably with the United Nations, and on that basis we adopt decisions on allocation of the funding. The EU assistance includes, for instance, food assistance, access to water, health, education, and shelter. And I saw myself yesterday afternoon in Gwoza how such support makes real difference. It makes real difference in alleviating suffering of people.
The humanitarian coordinator in Nigeria called on stakeholders to strengthen efforts to provide life-saving assistance to people and ensure protection of both civilians and aid workers.
We need to work together. The only solution to an humanitarian crisis is peace. There is no other solution other than peace. With peace, people can start rebuilding their lives. With peace, we can bring back hope to people who have been displaced. This crisis is protracted. Over 37,000 people have been killed, including 12 aid workers as we speak today. So I call on all stakeholders that are engaged in this effort to work with the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development to ensure that we provide the required assistance to the affected population, but also work with other external stakeholders through a political process to bring this endless, seamless, unregrettable development in northeast Nigeria.
For her part, Hajia Sadiya Farouk, Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, assured Nigerians, the EU and UN of the ministry's continued support and the safety of humanitarian aid workers in areas of conflict.
The European Union and indeed the UN have been very good partners to Nigeria, as the government of Nigeria recognizes and appreciates their continuous support to us. The choice of Nigeria as his first port of call by the EU Commissioner for Crisis Management and Humanitarian Aid, Mr. Janez, after his appointment is indicative of the interest the EU have in supporting Nigeria. His visit, along with the UN humanitarian coordinator to Borno State yesterday, gave him an idea of the humanitarian challenges in the Northeast. More importantly, he has seen the good work being done by the EU and other partners in the affected areas.